After using SQlite database with the insertion and creating of table, what we need to do is to access that data. So how are we going to access that data? We can access that data using a cursor class of Android. The cursor interface provides a random read-write access to the database query. So what we're going to have to use is the cursor is equal to, and we're going to use database dot raw query. This method actually runs the provided and returns a cursor over the result set. So raw query, and then I'm going to use a select command from my table, and then the selection argument should be null. It doesn't require it to be like that. And then what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to use a method move to first, which actually allow us to start from the first row of the database. So I'm going to use cursor dot move to first. That's it. And at last, for the purpose of debugging, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to provide something that if anything wrong happens, then it should be appeared in the logcat. So I'm going to use log.d bedar, then I'm going to pass out like cursor.getString and column index. So here in the column index, I'm going to use cursor.getColumn index, and I'm going to provide a first name which we have declared in the database. So it will start on from the first name and will give the error or not. It depends upon the situation. So with the help of this log statement, we are actually getting the first name from the table. So I'm just going to first import it and then save it and run the application. So as we run our application, nothing as usual appears here. But as we have written actually the log.d file, so what you're going to have to do is to get into the Eclipse editor and check on the logcat option, that whether my first name has been picked up or not. So as you can see that here the tag is bedar, which we have used in here, and now it has picked up my name, and that is, you can see that. So it has picked up my name with the tag bedar.